Все больше людей безвозвратно уходят в зону отчуждения.
Очередной пациент со смертельным диагнозом был вылечен при помощи так называемого артефакта.
Раньше на Земле существовало множество белых пятен, и человечество всегда тяготело к их исследованию.
Время шло, постепенно все белые пятна были изучены. Казалось, что на планете не осталось земель, неизведанных человеком. Но вместо белых пятен появилось одно черное пятно. Таинственное, дикое, не поддающееся объяснению ученых зона. Изначально зоной называли периметр, радиус которого составлял 30 километров вокруг Чернобыльской АЭС. Именно эту территорию задел так называемый первый выброс – огромный всплеск неизвестной энергии, который изменил саму реальность. Первыми людьми, ступившими на земли зоны, стали отнюдь не ученые или военные. Первыми были обычные бродяги, искатели приключений. Они с уважением относились к зоне, не используя в ней оружие и аккуратно исследуя каждый ее закуток. Когда первопроходцы вернулись, они принесли с собой первые артефакты. Это аномальные образования со сверхъестественными свойствами. При помощи артефактов можно было лечить любые болезни, создавать мощнейшие источники энергии и нарушать физические законы. После этого интерес к зоне невероятно возрос. В нее хлынули люди всех сортов и моральных качеств. Одни именовали себя сталкерами и пытались жить по заветам первопроходцев. Другие назвались бандитами и восприняли зону как место вседозволенности. За артефакты разгорелась настоящая война. Это стало причиной того, что зона изменилась навсегда. Именно тогда там появились аномалии и мутанты. И именно тогда зона начала давать людям отпор. Со временем мутанты и аномалии становились опаснее. Свойства артефактов начали слабеть, конкуренции стало больше, и поток людей, пытающихся прорваться сквозь охранные периметры в зону, ослаб. Однако совсем недавно случайным людям, не имеющим отношения к зоне, начал сниться один сон. Во сне менялись некоторые обстоятельства, но неизменным оставался большой яркий голубой шар, который видел каждый из них. После этого сна все люди, которым он снился, устремились в зону. Это явление получило название «Зов», а всех, кто следует этому зову, прозвали блаженными.
Мы их задержим! Бегите!
We're looking for a place to land. Find a way up to the roof. You won't be able to take Murmur out from here. According to the station's plan, you can get to them from the side further ahead.
Неверная. Наш враг уничтожен.
Don't stick your head into the reactor room. It's been hot in there since '86. The control room is a perfect position. You know what to do.
I spotted the enemy. Anarchist ahead. Fight them! Notice the enemy. Anarchist ahead. Enemy spotted. Enemy.
Братья, мы несем потери. порядке? Он цел? Давай сюда скорее! Мне жаль, но старые связи должны быть разорваны.
Да, вот такие байки ходят по зоне. Я в такую чушь не верю. Придумают же, да?
We're here. It's a stone's throw from here to the swamps. And from there, the entire zone will open up to you. Come on, grab your gear and follow me. There hasn't been an eruption in a while, knock on wood. But let's hurry up and make sure we don't get caught in one. Well, well, what an interesting little toy. Doesn't look like the local ones. Where did you even come from? Holy crap, you've had a rough journey, huh? A long one too, I bet. Let me tell you, there's no shortage of oddities and dangers out here. But the zone is an amazing place. Maybe you'll find your own calling here. Let's cut through this building. There's a console inside that opens a passage deeper into the zone. It's a complicated system. You just gotta know exactly where to punch it. All right, gear up and let's move. This weather will drive you to drink.
Yes! It's pitch black in there. Going in there without an NVG is a sure way to get your legs broken.
So, ready to head out and face some adventure? Or do you want to look around? There might be a lot of useful stuff here for you. That's a good idea. I'll take care of the door now. All set. You can go. I'll keep an eye on the floor plan and guide you. I just remembered something. The last time I was there, the radiation was off the charts. Good news is there are lockers with radiation protection. Bad news is, you'll have to run through the radiation on your own 2 feet. So don't slow down.
their guide locked the door. I wonder why. Look for the key in the crates nearby.
Well, did you check everything? Find anything useful?
Ты как в зоне окажешься, всегда смотри, куда идешь. Аномалии, очаги всякой заразы, мутанты. Блаженные еще эти. Идут сюда и поделать ничего не могут. А кто выйти пытается, погибает. Шаман больше бы тебе об этом рассказал. Он взялся им помогать. Поговаривают, преуспел. Кто знает.
Well, here we are. This is where we part ways. It's a stone's throw from here to the bar. I need to pay a visit to Hook and tell him I've cleared my last debt. Look, it's just like in the old Russian folktales. Go right, and you run into Saint and his bandits. They live by the street code, honor among thieves, that sort of thing. The usual suspects, basically. Go straight, and you'll end up at Adaman's HQ. That's where the stalkers are. Just regular prospectors, surviving, art hunting, and uncovering the secrets of the zone. Highwaymen and roughnecks. They're sharp, both of tongue and of knife. Criminals with all their inherent romance. But don't be too quick to write them off as villains. Everyone here has their own story, and many joined Saint because they had no other choice. Choose wisely. There's no changing your mind later. Then you know which way to go. And when you get there, talk to the boss. He'll tell you what to do next. I should get going. Zone willing, we'll meet again.
An eruption, damn it. A deadly cataclysm, as the weather forecaster calls it. He's the guy who freaks out on the radio that it's gonna blow soon. And once the noise dies down, artifacts come pouring out of the anomalies. I never went to no college. You'd better talk to Convict. He's kind of our expert around here. Tell me this, how are you feeling? It's a miracle you even survived. Then again, we've got plenty of miracles here. One of the more recent ones is the Blessed. Visions of the blue sphere, unusual abilities, the inability to leave the zone. I personally knew a guy who walked into anomalies without any detectors and grabbed artifacts with his bare hands. Yeah, it was a good picklock. Magic. Shh! You should keep your voice down with confessions like that. Personally, I couldn't care less, but keep in mind there are those who steer clear of your kind or even But we haven't seen any of those here at the boathouse. Saint's a solid dude. He sticks to the code and backs up his word. To find Shaman? I get it. I see guys like you coming through here on a conveyor belt. But like I said, the Blast don't have the best reputation around here. Some of them completely lose their marbles and stir up shit, which we call being out of order. So from what I've heard, Shaman is hiding really well, so he doesn't catch heat by association. Quite the opposite. Only a saint knows the way to him, but right now you're a nobody here, and no one can vouch for you, so you can't get to him. They'll turn you away at the door and kick you out on your ass, trust me. Start small. Help people, run errands. Slowly build up your reputation. Before you know it, you'll get noticed and they'll let you see the Kingpin. And if you do him a favor, you'll find your Shaman. You mean errands? There are tons of them. The mutants have been breeding like crazy. They need to be shot. Those stalker scumbags are getting cocky, basically begging for a bullet between the eyes. So grab your gun and... Wait. Do you even have a gun? Well, the gun's done for. Looks like it didn't survive the eruption, but it can be fixed. You won't believe it, but our mechanics have the magic touch. Yeah, to build the ash. But he doesn't work for free, so here's my first piece of advice. Learn how to rake in the cash. Run over to see Belyash, then come right back here. Meanwhile, I'll figure out what I can assign you to make my life easier. Don't get me wrong, we're all noble bandits here, but a debt is a debt. So you'll work off your rescue and make a first impression while you're at it. What did Belyash tell you? Will he fix the gun? What did Belyash tell you? how's your broken piece? Did Bilyash figure it out? Without a piece, you'll reach the roadside feed first. Let's do it this way. I have an old PM lying around. It works, don't worry. I'm not playing you for a sucker. It's got me out of plenty of scrapes. I'll let you borrow it, and once you get your own piece and get on your feet, I'll take it back. Keep it safe, will you? I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to that. Now let's talk about work. I've got a couple of jobs waiting around, for the good of the boathouse, so to speak. Shoot some mutants. There's a fair amount of boars and piggies roaming around. You need to fix that. And bring some evidence, of course. Belly from the piggies and undercoat from the boars. And the stalkers have gotten too bold. They need to be put in their place too, with lead and make it fatal. They'll probably have chevrons. Bring me those too. Take your time. It's dangerous beyond these walls. Go buy yourself some first aid kits, bandages, and another magazine of rounds for the pistol. Because if you run out of ammo mid-fight, you'll be left out there as Mutant Joe and a little fun for the zone. We recently had to piece together the last guy who was good with his fists after about a dozen boars got to him. So don't act tough and stock up on rounds. To customs, he sells all sorts of things here. Food, water, ammo too. And once you stock up, you can deal with the mutants.